Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with my ranking of the Roseanne Halloween episodes. Growing up in the 80s and 90s, the Roseanne Halloween specials were a staple of the Halloween season. It's pretty much universally agreed upon that the Roseanne Halloween episodes are some of the best. And I don't just mean some of the best Roseanne episodes, but some of the best Halloween episodes in general. This DVD right here was released by Mill Creek. It's Roseanne Tricks and Treats, 8 episodes. Anchor Bay had also put out a DVD of the Roseanne Halloween episodes, but it only contained 7 of them, omitting the one from Season 9. The first Halloween special appeared in Season 2, and each season after featured one. The back of the DVD lists all of the episodes. They are Boo, Trick or Treat, Trick Me Up, Trick Me Down, Halloween 4, Halloween 5, Skeleton in the Closet, Halloween the Final Chapter, and Satan Darling, which was the episode not included on the Anchor Bay release. Today, my wife and I watched all of them in order, as we do every year. So, while they're fresh in my minds, I thought I would rank them. As with all of my other rankings, I will start with my least favorite and count down to my favorite. As I make my way down the list, I'll give just a quick synopsis of each episode to keep it brief. And of course, please keep in mind, this is just my personal opinion. So, here we go. My ranking of the Roseanne Halloween episodes. In last place is Satan Darling from Season 9. Now, I don't dislike this season as much as other people do. In fact, I like it quite a bit. But the Satan Darling episode is definitely the weakest of all the Halloween specials, simply because it just doesn't have that Halloween feel. This is the Rosemary's Baby episode, when Roseanne gets a little too drunk at a party and dreams that Darlene's baby is the son of Satan. Next up is Halloween the Final Chapter from Season 8. Of course, we know this wasn't in fact the final chapter, since we got Satan Darling after this one. The final chapter has Roseanne and her family playing with a Ouija board during a seance, and Roseanne finds out she's about to give birth. At the hospital, all of the doctors and nurses are dressed in their Halloween costumes as they deliver Roseanne's baby. There are some funny scenes here, and Roseanne receives a visit from the late Jerry Garcia. The episode was dedicated to him. It's a very trippy episode, and features clips from some of the previous Halloween specials. Next on my list is Halloween 5 from Season 6. This one is ranked here simply because it's not a big standout Halloween special. In fact, it's always the episode where I can't remember exactly what happens. In this one, unusually, Roseanne becomes the main victim of the annual Halloween pranks, including one by Dan and an elaborate one by Darlene and David. Most of the episode is set at the diner, and there is no Halloween party in this one, which is uncommon. Oh yeah, and this is also the episode when Nancy thinks Dan hates her. See? I almost forgot already. Next up is Skeleton in the Closet from Season 7. This episode is also mainly set at the diner, but it does feature a Halloween party, thrown by Leon. His party has a certain theme to it, which lends to the elaborate prank that everyone plays on Roseanne. But in typical fashion, she gets the last laugh in an explosive final scene. And from there we go to Halloween 4 from Season 5. This used to be my favorite Roseanne Halloween episode. It's the one where Becky isn't coming home for Halloween, so Roseanne is a bit depressed and doesn't feel like celebrating Halloween for once. She decides to stay home while everyone else goes to the annual Halloween party at the lodge. That's when she's visited by the 3 spirits of Halloween: a ghost, a giant piece of candy corn, and a pumpkin head. She is taken through Halloween's past, present, and future to see what the holiday would be like without her. I also have to give special mention to Dan and Jackie's awesome Halloween costume as beheaded Marie Antoinette. We are into the top 3 now, and all 3 of these are very close. They are so extremely close, in fact, that in third place here was originally thought to be my favorite. In third place is Trick Me Up, Trick Me Down from Season 4. Like I said, I thought this was going to be my number one. I love this episode so much. This is the one where Roseanne and Dan play a prank on Kathy, the neighbor. She walks in the house to find Roseanne covered in blood, holding a bloody knife, and Dan laying on the table with what looks to be his guts exposed. Roseanne is convinced that Kathy will seek revenge on them, so during the entire lodge Halloween party, Roseanne follows Kathy around, waiting for the other shoe to drop. I really love the Halloween parties at the lodge, and this is probably my favorite of all of them. This episode also features the return of Booker, the character played by George Clooney. He's a guest at the party. And like most of the other Roseanne Halloween episodes, this one features some great decorations. In second place is another episode that had the potential of being my number one. It's Boo from Season 2. This was the very first Roseanne Halloween episode, and probably the most memorable. In this episode, the Connors turn their house into a haunted attraction for trick-or-treaters. Meanwhile, Roseanne and Dan compete to see who truly is the master prankster of Halloween. I bet you can guess who wins. Which brings us to my number one favorite Roseanne Halloween episode, Trick or Treat from Season 3. This came as sort of a surprise to me. I thought it would be maybe third place. But after rewatching all of them today, this was the episode I enjoyed the most. Don't get me wrong, I love all of them. All 8 of these Halloween episodes are gold. But this one was the funniest. There were more laugh-out-loud moments than any of the others. And that's saying a lot, because they're all funny. In this episode, Dan and his friends have built a haunted attraction at the lodge to raise money. The entire family is going on Halloween. But on the way, the car breaks down, and Roseanne and Jackie find themselves stranded at the Lobo Lounge. Roseanne is dressed like a man and tries mingling with the guys at the bar. Meanwhile, Dan and the kids are at the lodge haunted house. But DJ, who wanted to be a witch, is upset because Dan took away his broom. Dan, who is dressed as the Three Stooges, feels horrible about it and realizes it's okay for DJ to be whatever he wants to be, even if it's girly. I love, love, love the scenes at the lodge haunted house. And the scenes of Roseanne dressed as Bob at the bar are hilarious. Like I said, it's incredibly close. But for this year anyway, Trick or Treat is my favorite Roseanne Halloween episode. So there you have it, guys, my ranking of the Roseanne Halloween specials. What do you think? Which one is your favorite? Comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Be kind, subscribe.